Hey, what's up guys, it's Moonfyye here, and today I'm going to be playing some Modern Warfare 3. For today's video, I'm going to be unlocking Week 7's aftermarket part called the Jak Patriot. And also, I do want to go ahead and mention that I don't necessarily know anything about the Jak Patriot. The only thing that I'm aware about for this aftermarket part is that it's from the M16, and that I have 2 challenges to do before I can unlock it. So on that note, let's go ahead and take a look at the challenges that I will be doing today to unlock the Jak Patriot. The first challenge that I'm going to attempt to do is get 10 operator kills at low health with a recommended SMG. And the other challenge that I will be working on today is get 5 operator double kills with the BP50 SMG conversion equipped to the BP50. So those 2 are going to be the challenges that I will be doing today to unlock the Jak Patriot. But I do want to go ahead and mention that I'm kind of hesitant on the first challenge that I picked. I don't know how easy or how well I'll be able to do that, but I am hoping I can get that one done just because it's an SMG and SMGs are super easy to use but also very fun to use. And as for the second challenge, I'm super excited about that one just because we get to bring back the mini BP50 all over again, and I'm super excited about using that. Anyways, with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and queue for some 10v10 mosh pit and make some progress on these challenges. Okie dokie, so I'm on some grime, I got some kills confirmed, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the SMG challenge first. Did that count? It counted as one. How did bro get up there? What did you do? Huh? How did he get up there? I wanna know the secret. Oh. He has a good spot though. Look at that. Oh, this is so cheesy. This is so cheesy. Ooh, that should be one. Another one most likely. I died to a mosquito. Okay, so I just checked and it does count as 1, but it didn't count as 2, which is what I was hoping for. Also, my current progression for this challenge is 4 out of 10. Sorry, teammate. I need 6 more. I was hoping that last one would have counted. This challenge isn't all too hard to do. I was actually kind of worried about the difficulty of this challenge. What are you guys doing? Oh, that moment when you run out of ammo and it costs you, feels bad. Oh, on a great note, after that mess right there, I have 5 out of 10. I think I might need another match to complete this challenge, by the way, because I have 5 and I will not be able to get it done in here just because the match is about to end. What? I saw the claymore and then I got sniped. That was weird. Anyways, that was a pretty good match, but unfortunately I wasn't able to complete my challenges in there. So let's go ahead and go to the next match. So what I want to do for this match is give myself a thermite and damage myself before I see an enemy. And then I feel like I might be able to finish this challenge quicker. So I'm gonna just put that there. Okay, pretty low health. Almost dead. Oh no, I healed. Oof. This might be a little bit more two-step than I expected, but I think it might have worked just right there. It counts! Yo, that's actually really cool. Oh, that count? It does, yeah, okay. So that's what I'm gonna do because that is just going by so much quicker than I expected it to. So yeah. Thermite down. Pain. That hurts. Come on. Thank you. Okay, I think I need one more. No, I healed too soon. Oh, no. I got it. Awesome. Anyways, I can use the mini Boopy 50 now, and I'm excited about using this. It's been a hot minute. I mean, don't mind that I just died, but I'm excited about using this. It's been so long, and it was really fun the first time I used it, and I'm gonna have fun again. Anyways, so I do need to get double kills with this, and it seems like the enemy team is playing objective really heavy, so it's gonna be fairly easy to do so. I mean, easy. Double kill. Quad feed. I don't typically use the BP50 just because I feel bad about using it since it's so good, but boy, when you use it, it is fun. On a side note, can I throw my mosquito in here? Will it be effective? Cannot be placed in this location. Oh, but it could be right there. What's gonna happen to you, mosquito? You're just gonna exist there? Okay. On a side note, I just need one more double kill and then I'm done with my weekly challenges. And then I have my aftermarket part. What just happened? Okay, well that should have been it. I heard the noise. Yeah, I checked it. It's great. Awesome. We're done with that. And I should have the aftermarket part, but honestly, I kind of want to play this match out, so I will do that real quick just because I really like using this. Why do I have to reload? Oh, good job, teammate. Nice. Whoa. This is a very fun conversion kit, and I love that they didn't nerf it or anything either. It's still just as good as I remember it to be. No, they're not. We only need 3 more points and we're almost gonna win. Nice. That was a big comeback. They had such a big lead. Oh my god, I had 66 kills. Okay, so now that that match is over and I've had my fill of using the mini BP50, I am gonna go ahead and equip the Jak Patriot to my M16 and see how it is. So the M16 is a Modern Warfare 2 gun, so I already have this to Orion and I already have all the attachments unlocked for this gun. And this is what the base gun also looks like with no attachments. And if you equip the aftermarket part, this is what it looks like. To be fair, it doesn't look all that different. The only thing that looks different to me is that it's a different color and that the barrel of the gun basically looks like cheese. But anyways, I will BRB. I'm gonna go ahead and put some attachments on this M16 and see how it is.
Hello there.
Okie dokie, so I am back and this is the build that I'm going to be using for the M16 Jak Patriot. I do want to go ahead and mention that I am not a fan of this build that I made. I haven't necessarily found a particular way to really stabilize this aftermarket part, and everything that I have tried out so far has basically led me to the same outcome, which is basically having the M16 Jak Patriot go up really high vertically and then going to the left. Again, I'm not necessarily sure how to stabilize the Jak Patriot, but for the time being this is what I'm going to be using, and I might change out some attachments here and there as we go. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and test out the Jak Patriot in some 10v10 mosh pit. Alrighty, so I'm on some Afghan. I got my Jak Patriot M16 and I'm excited to try it out. It has Orion camo on it, which was so fun to grind for. See? So pretty. I love Orion camo, just like that whole galaxy effect. Interstellar is basically similar, but if I had to choose between the two from the top of my head, I think maybe Interstellar? I'm not sure. Now I have to see a picture of them. Oh my god. I was not prepared for that or that guy actually. I only thought there was going to be one person there and I heavily underestimated that. Okay, so even though it has some recoil, it's not bad. And also, it's fully automatic. Oof. He had first shots on me, and I got him. It's kind of interesting how this was able to outgun that person, despite him having his first shots on me. And my ADS is through. In that corner. Understandable. Nope, not peeking it. Wow, I'm actually very happy that I was able to put on extra ammo on this, just because I feel like I would not necessarily like it as much as someone that likes her extra ammo. You see what I mean by the recoil being really bad? Oh my god, that wasn't too bad. Or that. Ah, not enough health. I'm glad I backed off, and physically backed off. So I do want to say my first impressions on the M16. It's definitely interesting to have this not be a burst gun. It's definitely a different feel for the M16s. I don't know how I like it in terms of like far range combat, just because it has so much recoil. And because it has so much recoil, I kind of want to like do this instead and use it as a burst, which is kind of a downside because ideally you could just use this gun and be fine and not have as much recoil. But again, with the attachments that I have on here, it just goes up and to the left. Oh my goodness. There's a robot. I'm almost out of ammo, even though I have 60 rounds. I'm laying down like a villain. I have like no ammo. Oh my god. No, 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 no. What the bunny doing? Darn. I'm curious to see how this gun does in smaller map mosh pit. Obviously, Afghan is a really large map, so it's kind of harder to get to everyone. Takes like a little bit of time. Currently, everyone just loves the mountain. Oh, don't jump down. Thanks. Anyways, let's run away. Wow. It's crazy because sometimes I feel like this thing is like crazy accurate. Other times I feel like this thing is kind of weird. Like that. Although that situation was just weird on its own. Also, there's a setting in the game where you can sprint if you just move forward. I might turn that on because I'm getting really tired of sprinting by clicking in the thumbsticks. I just want to be able to put my stick forward and sprint. Although, you know, sometimes that could be a little bad just because if you are using a gun with a slow ADS, it could potentially cost you. At the current moment, I don't think it necessarily matters. Whoa. That was strange, and I died to the mosquito. Typical day of Call of Duty. Alrighty, well that was match, and that was pretty interesting to say the least. Okay, well now that that match is over, I do want to say that this aftermarket part on a larger map seems pretty average. It didn't necessarily stand out to me on Afghan, and I feel like on a larger map it might be a little harder to use. This aftermarket part tends to have higher recoil in some longer range combat, and because of that, if you're using this aftermarket part on a larger map, you might struggle with it a bit. It didn't necessarily stand out as a shining star on a larger map, so I'm hoping it does better on a smaller map because maybe this aftermarket part wasn't intended to be used on a larger setting. So that being said, I am gonna go ahead and queue for some small map mosh pit and see how the Jak Patriot does in there. Okie dokie, so I got some hardpoint on some schmeat and we're gonna test this thing out. Hopefully it's good. How is he already here? What? Whoa. So up close, pretty good. Me sliding everywhere, be like, woo! Yeah, this thing is really fun to use in a smaller map setting. Whoa, that guy had the turn on me too. The pink bunny killed me! How rude. Nice. Yeah, okay, so on a smaller map, I think this thing is great, but my only concern with it so far is I really want a 100-round magazine on this thing. And that's just for goofing off. I just already think this aftermarket part is really funny for the M16, so having a 100-round mag might be even funnier for it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't even mean to mantle, but I mantled on that thing. Moonfyye. Getting caught on random surfaces since, what year is it? 2024! My brain stopped counting years for like ever. I don't know if you guys are like that too, but I don't know. I just don't keep track of the year anymore. Bye. He had first shots. That's the crazy part about this aftermarket part, is like you have first shots and you still lose. Well, they lost rather. Okay, I'm not challenging that because that's one of those longer ranges. That's just not gonna work out. Cluster mine ready. Enjoy. Now I'm gonna move out of there because, yep, that's why. Oh, and that's why too. More ammo. Oh my god, my cluster mine is really destroying these guys. I feel like I'm barely seeing anything, but just know I really like this aftermarket part for like the 10th millionth time. I will say this aftermarket part is also very easy to use. Not as easy as a mini BP50, but definitely still easy nonetheless. I saw him spawning from the corner of my eye. That's insane. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to you too. You had first shots. Bye. I was like, that's an easy feed, but no, I ran out of ammo. Nice. 60 rounds is a lot, but maybe not as much as someone like me would prefer. I love going for feeds, so like having 60 is not enough for me. Give me an LMG, then we're hitting feeds. Okay, so that's one thing. Sometimes I feel like the damage isn't consistent. It could have just been an awkward play, but I don't know. It definitely felt a little awkward. Bye-bye. Oh, hi teammate. It's been really fun using this so far. Yeah, I don't think this gun was meant for like larger maps at all because I've had a significantly easier time using this on here versus on a smaller, or versus on a larger map. Sorry, I was getting a brain fart. I got a long shot with this thing. That is actually a shocker. I don't know what happened there. Whoa. Whoa! Okie dokie. Well, that was match. That was a really fun match, by the way. I enjoyed it. Also, just using the Jak Patriot on this map was super easy. That explains why it was so easy. I ended up getting 65 kills in that match. So I have come to the conclusion, and I know this is going to be repetitive. I feel like the Jak Patriot just feels like a very generic AR, maybe like the M4 or something very similar. And also on top of that, when it comes to the longer range combats with the Jak Patriot, it really suffers there. And I think it does okay when it comes to medium range combat, but it's not the best. I believe it shines the most brightest when you are up close and personal with an enemy, kind of like the distance you would keep if you were using a SMG. Because whenever I was up close and personal to an enemy, I felt like this thing was really strong and very easy to use. It definitely melted the enemies really quickly too, especially if they had first shots on me, they still somehow got deleted. And I guess on that note, if you guys were curious on my take of whether or not to get this aftermarket part, I would say if you're planning to rush around like a crazy maniac like I was today, I would say definitely go for it. I had a lot of fun using it. But if you're planning to sit back and relax and use this in some medium to longer range scenarios, I would say this aftermarket part is probably not worth your time. This full auto version of the M16 is probably not the most consistent in those types of ranges, so I wouldn't really recommend it for that reason. So this aftermarket part definitely has its pros and cons, but overall for me personally, I thought it was a net positive. And I guess on that note, I am gonna go ahead and end my video here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me unlock the Jak Patriot today. I had a lot of fun unlocking and using it. And also before I wrap things up here, I do want to go ahead and ask you guys, what is your guys' expectations for Black Ops 6? I would love to know in the comments down below. But anyways, with all that being said, I am gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, or evening. Take it easy and peace. Bye!